Good morning, student. This is the C++ programming third video tutorial. In my previous class, if you can remember, I teach you how you can write a very simple programming to display either a number or either to display a number or alphabet. So anything that has to do with alphabet, like I said, is called string. Anything that has to do with number is a what? Integer. So basically the number, as far as programming is concerned, is basically divided into two. The number that has a point, it has a separate name, while the number that doesn't have a point, it has a separate name. Any number that doesn't have a point, you will just declare it as integer, and any number that has a point, you will either declare it as float, that is floating point, or double. So even though we'll discuss about it in details in the later video. So for now, if you are to display either a string or a number, you just write it this way, like the way you are seeing it on the screen. But if, let's say for instance, you want to make the next sentence to come on the second line, like I said, you have to use n line to tell the computer, after writing Maiduguri in the note, the next sentence that is coming like this, I love my wife, should appear on the second line. So if you write another n line, you are instructing the computer, after writing I love my wife, the next sentence should appear on the third line. So 5, 4, 6, 7 will appear on the third line. Let's play and see. So as you can see, Maiduguri appear is in the note, appear on the first line. I love my wife appear on the second line. 5, 4, 6, 7 appear on the third line. If But even though you don't want to use the end line, you can still do it in another way. So what you should just do within the double quotation mark, just write backslash with n is the same thing as writing n line, but the two cannot come together. You have to delete the n line. You have to delete it all. So you have to do it this way. So by writing backslash n within the double quotation mark is representing n line. Let me play and see. You will see the result will appear without any error. So likewise, the next n line, I can still delete it and write backslash n instead of n line. What I'm trying to say here is that this backslash n that I write is the same thing as writing the n line. So you cannot write the two together on the same sentence. You either have to choose writing backslash n or choose n line, one of the two. As you can see, the first sentence I use backslash n, the second one I use n line. So you can use either of the two to instruct the computer that the next sentence that is coming should not appear on the same line, should come on the next line. So let me play and see. So as you can see, it appear on a separate line. That is all. So the next class, the next thing I would like to teach you, if you like, you can write this thing in another way by choosing a letter of another letter to represent it. 5, 4, 6, 7 another letter to represent it. So by doing it in this way, it's called declaration of the sentence. Let's do it this way. F to represent Maiduguri is in the north. So like this. So wherever I see Maiduguri, I have to know Maiduguri is in the north. F is representing this Maiduguri is in the north. Likewise, I love my wife. Let me choose another letter to represent it. Let's say M. You can use any letter of your choice. But for me, I decided to choose letter M and F to represent Maiduguri is in the north. and I love my wife respectively. Let me also use another letter to represent this number. Let's say any letter of my choice, letter A, to represent 5467. So like this, so I'm finished with the declaration. I'm instructing the computer wherever you see F, you have to know F is representing Maiduguri is in the north. M is representing I love my wife. A is representing 5467. But now the computer will ask me, I have to differentiate this F. Is it a letter of the alphabet or is it a number? So I have to instruct him and tell him uh, of the type of what variables I'm using it there. So because it has to do with ABCD, I have to tell the computer is a string. So this one in front of M, I have to write it is a what? String. But this one that it is a number, I have to write integer. So I'm done with this declaration. The next one, I will instruct the computer to display the result by writing C out less than. So I'll just write letter F. Letter F. If I like, I can just end with semicolon. Another C out less than letter M. Next one, C out less than letter A. So if I finish it this way, if I play, so I will still see the same result because F is representing Maiduguri is in the north, M is representing I love my wife, and A is representing 5467. Let me play and see. As you can see, Maiduguri is in the north, I love my wife, 5467. You will notice something. Why is it that all the three thing that I instruct the computer to display appear on the same line? Because I did not write end line. So I can write less than end line. This one too. This one too. Less than end line. So if I write it this way, I play, I will see each of them will appear on a separate line. So that is all for this class. The next class, I would like to teach you the difference between numbers type, that is integer, floating, and double. Wait for the next video tutorial. Thank you. Have a nice day.